everyone, good day. I am Samara Dima, and now we're going to talk about the self as an embedded in relationship and true spiritual development and Confucian thought. And this is the continuation of the self in Western and Oriental or Eastern thought, which was talked previously by our groupmate. And now, let's begin. Now, for our topic for today is connected or continuation siya sa South in Western or Oriental thought, which is, when we say Western culture, it is basically is about the focus on oneself and personal needs, and it is by individualism first. And then, sa Eastern culture naman, it is about focusing on others and the feelings of others, and is about collectivism. Individualism is ito yung independence and self-reliance of the individual. Ibig sabihin, pagiging independent niya sa sarili. And it has emphasis of freedom and choice. While the collectivism naman, it is the belongings to larger groups or collectives. Importance to loyalty to the in-group. It also prioritizes the needs and goals of society over the needs and desires of every individual. Ibig sabihin ng collectivism or Eastern culture is mas iniisip nila yung iba kaysa sa sarili nila. My apologies for my voice as I am not feeling well, and my apologies for the rain outside, which is it's still raining because we have a bagyo na darating sa ating country. Now, let's get to the main topic na. But before that, let us comprehend what the topic title means first. So when we say the self as an embedded in relationship, ito yung mga fixed relationships na mga nakasanayan na natin or mga kinalakihan natin, relationships sa mga ibang tao, kung paano tayo makipaghalubilo sa kanila, and it may either develop spiritually or by the Confucian thought. Now, what is Confucian thought? Confucian thought, it said that it focuses on the cultivation of virtue in a morally organized world. It has also some of the basic Confucian ethical concepts and practices that includes the Ren, Yi, Li, and Zi, and the 5 relationships, which is yung sinasabi natin sa topic na embedded in relationship, which encounter natin siya mamaya. Now, it is said that Confucian thought is a philosophical and ethical system based on the teachings of Confucius or Kung Fu Zi. Now, sino nga ba to si Confucius or Kung Fu Zi? Before we further discuss what Confucian thought is, let me take you at the beginning, or in the beginning. Confucius, or in real name Kung Fu Zi, he was known in the West as Confucius. He grew up poor even though he descended from a scholarly family. Born in the period of the Zhou dynasty, which was characterized by political, social, and moral disintegration in China, in Zhou, Lu state in 553 BCE. And Confucius lived from 551 BCE and died in 479 BCE. Grabe no, ang tagal na pala itong Confucian thought na to, or si Confucius. Siguro, wala pa siguro mga ancestors ko nito. But, through scholarly study, Confucius came to be known as Master Kong and as great sage and teacher. And dahil dito, naging known siya as Master King as he developed the concept about education, government, and society and hoped it would help create order in China. So I bet the name Confucius, nare-recognize na ninyo as his name became famous for saying things during the time he was born. Now, a little throwback, during the time that he was born nga, nag-away-away ang mga rulers, then he exemplified benevolence and integrity. He was known as China's greatest philosopher. Kahit na mahirap ang buhay nila, his family made sure that he received proper education. Born at a time when conflict and war were everywhere. Nagkaroon ng social and moral decay. He wanted order in harmony. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga times na nagkakagulo-gulo ang lahat. May mga world war pa. So, kaya, nakaisip siya ng paraan to restore social and moral order. Kaya, inimbento niya ang Confucianism or the ethical thought. Balikan natin yung Confucian thought. So, in addition, Confucian thought also refers to the philosophical ideas, teachings, and ethical concepts attributed to Confucius and his followers and other virtues that guide personal behavior, social harmony, and governance. So, from the Confucian thought definition niya is, malalaman talaga natin na ang Confucian thought is, ito yung naging way nila noon upang magkaroon ng order or maging organized sila as a government. Magkaroon sila ng harmony. And now, let's discuss about naman the Confucianism. What is Confucianism? No, huwag kayong malito guys kasi Confucian thought and Confucianism is same lang sila. Pero Confucian thought is yun yung thought ng mga practices, yung thought na magkaroon ng organized governance, and ito naman Confucianism is it can also be viewed as the formal system or tradition that evolved from Confucian thought. O, di ba? Magkoconnect lang din sila. So, it includes the institutional, social, and cultural manifestations of Confucius teachings as they develop over centuries. It is deeply influenced East Asian societies, shaping moral codes, social structures, and political systems for centuries. Now, kapag matapik na natin ito siya further, doon natin malalaman na itong mga nakasanayan ngayon ng mga East Asians, for example, yung mga sa Korean, Chinese, mga Japanese, mga Vietnamese, yung mga traditions nila ngayon is parang naka-connected siya sa Confucianism. Now, even today, Confucian values continue to influence cultures. Now, it is not a religion in traditional sense, but rather a way of life, a system of thought focused on human behavior, ethics, and governance. There's this book titled Selfhood and Otherness in Confucian Thought. It is written by Wei Ming Tu in 1985, which is the papers who here into significant pattern, and the book emerges as a major statement in Chu's endeavor to present Confucianism as creed not merely of local antiquarian concern. And such accounts na sinabi nila na yung Confucianism daw is a collection of moral truisms or systems of etiquette, a normative scheme of family social organization, or philosophy of imitative correct action based on age-old ritual norms. Now, sinabi natin na ang Confucianism is a tradition, and yung Confucian thought is may mga practices or mga concept. Yun yung Ren, Yi, Li, and Zi. Now, let's proceed naman dito sa mga practices na to, or the Confucian ethical concepts and practices. First is Ren, or the humanist or benevolence, the central virtue of Confucianism. It is referring to kindness, compassion, and a sense of humanity. Ito yung nagpo-promote for love and care for others, especially within the family and social relationships. It is also what a man distinctively human that which gives the human beings their humanity. Ibig sabihin, yung Ren is yung pagkikipagkapwa-tao, to care for others, to show your love and care and your kindness and your compassion. And it is also a sense of dignity of human life. It is a feeling of humanity towards others and self-esteem for yourself. Number 2 is Yi, the righteousness or justice. Represents moral disposition to do good and act justly. It's about following the right path even when it's difficult or not immediately rewarding. Mini-mini Yi is ito yung agawa ka ng maganda kahit wala itong kapalit. And Confucius also emphasizes that sa Yi, ito yung mga actions that should be performed because they are right and not for selfish benefits that they provide. Ibig sabihin, in general thought, ang Yi is pinaparating niya na gawin mo ang isang bagay sa mabuting paraan, hindi dahil sa may kapalit ito. And it is also the ability to recognize what it is right and good, the ability to feel under the circumstances the right thing to do. It is the value in the act, is the rightness of the action, regardless of the intention or the consequences of the act. In number 3, Li. It is the ritual, proper conduct. It is represents the rules and rituals governing proper behavior in social interactions. It means it is the principle of gain, benefit, order, property, concrete guide to human action. Then, it is also a refined manner of spiritual rituals and sacrifices and protocols in honoring the ancestors. Also encompasses everything from manners to ceremonial practices, emphasizing respect for tradition and social harmony. Li, ito yung pagrespeto sa mga nakasanayan na natin, na practices pa na galing sa ating mga ancestors. Mga mannerisms na mga na nakakaayon sa mga age concept na ating nakakahalubilo. Number 4, Z. It is the virtue of knowledge and understanding, encouraging individuals to be thoughtful and scheming in their actions and decisions. It also means that it has the moral wisdom, and the source of this virtue is the knowledge of right and wrong. Ito yung kakayahan ng isang tao na makapag-isip ng ikabubuti nila It is based on their knowledge or sa kaalaman nila and kung paano nila i-understand yung certain situation na magagamit nila itong Z. So, as we observe, no, itong mga practices na ito, itong mga concepts, itong Ri, Li, Yi, and Z is may mga pagkakapareho, no? Pero kapag intindihin natin sila, may pagkakaiba rin naman sila. When in fact, sa Rin is ito yung iisip pa yung iba. And then yung Li naman is yung mga nakasanayan na natin. And yung Li naman is yung paggawa ng mabuti, hindi dahil sa may kapalit ito. And then yung sa Z naman is yung paggawa ng mabuti based on your knowledge or kung paano mo ito intindihin and kung paano yung mga actions mo and decisions mo is makaka-apekto sa mga future situations. Now, dumayo naman tayo sa 5 relationships, which is nabanggit na rin din kanina sa Confucian thought, which is ako pa rin to ng Confucian thought, the 5 relationships. And according to Confucius, he who follows the virtue of Li, he follows the rules and laws of the nation he lives in and respects its customs. Finally, a true human being has developed his heart of wisdom. That is, he follows Z, which refers to wisdom that has been developed through living a life according to the other virtues. Then sa 5 relationship naman is according to Confucius. Confucius was interested in how to bring about societal order and harmony. He believed that mankind would be in harmony with the universe if everyone understood their rank in society and were taught the proper behaviors of their rank. All human life takes place within a system of relationship. Ibig sabihin, ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga relationship and ito yung rason kung bakit may harmony na naganap or may order na naganap sa ating mga tao. Confucian thought is centered on 5 key relationships that structure society. It is the ruler and subject, father and son, husband and wife, elder brother and younger brother, and friend and friend. This relationship emphasizes hierarchy, reciprocity, and duty, ensuring social order and harmony. In 5 relationships, he believed that the lower levels give obedience to the higher, while those a higher level protection and mentor the lower. Ibig sabihin, ito yung pagsunod ng mga lower rank sa mga higher rank, while yung mga higher rank naman is minimentor nila yung lower rank para sila ay mamold as a person. Now, sa first, rules and subjects. According to Confucius, the ruler of the society is supposed to set a moral example for his people. The subject should bow down and respect the superior one, the ruler. But while the ruler is being admired, he should also be the subject's role model. This means that he, the ruler, should act with kindness, modesty, and be hardworking. Ito yung sinabi natin kanina na kapag yung lower rank is dapat magsiset siya as model sa lower rank. Yung rules and the subjects is ito yung madalas natin nakikita sa mga king and queens. No, kung saan yung mga kings and queens is dapat nagsiset sila as a role model nila sa mga pinamumunuan nilang society. Number 2, parents and child or the father and son relationship. Sabi ni Confucius, it is considered to be the most important of the 5 relationships because the parent-like role is important in many situations. It is based on love and compassion and has a lot to say about the parent-child relationship and how mutual respect and admiration is required. It is the child in the family should respect their parent, their decisions, and take care of them once they get old. Ito yung na-compare ni Wei Ming-chu sa kanyang sarili. Sa kanyang libro na nabanggit kanina, sabi niya nga rito, my relationship to my father is vitally important for my own salvation. Minimin niya dito sa kanyang my own salvation is yung salvation na yun, ito yung learnings niya para sa kanyang sariling kapakanan, kumbaga. Na sa kanyang own learnings kung paano siya ma-develop morally or spiritually para ma-improve ang kanyang sarili and living ethically and being guided by one's teachers. Nasabi rin dito na the father and son relationship in this sense provides a context and an instrumentality and we respect them or our fathers respect for our own projects of self-realizations. After all, it is for the ultimate purpose of self-realizations that we have our fathers as the source of the meaningful life we have been pursuing. Number 3, the husband and wife. It is about the ideas of love, compassion, and respect are involved here. The wife is the less superior one and has the respect and listen to her husband. Pero dito sa husband and wife na to, since ang wife is the less superior, dapat ang husband na superior must be a good role model to his wife. Dapat nire-respeto rin ng husband ang kanyang wife na maging loyal siya rito. Since marriage is what brings about the relationship between these two parties, society upholds that the husband is to marry the wife. Thus, the husband becomes the superior party while the wife is the inferior party in this relationship. The husband plays a key role in providing and protecting his wife. The wife, on the other hand, takes the role of taking care of the husband by being submissive to him. Then, however, Confucius noted that the husband must be of righteous behavior and the wife obedient for this relationship to succeed. Elder sibling and the younger sibling relationship, or the elder brother and younger brother relationship. The older sibling needs to be the role model of the younger. The younger sibling should respect his older sibling to respect his older sibling's decisions. Here, there is an aspect of teaching between right and wrong. That is, in kuyas natin na sila yung naging role model natin, and yung mga ate naman natin, or kuya, sila yung nag-guide sa atin kapag wala yung ating mga parents. So, even though they are just your sibling, they are also an important part of your life. These two parties are united by blood. Then fourth, the friend and friend relationship. Ito yung relationship that is only relationship with both sides are equal in status. Each has to respect one another and also to share with one another, whether it is property, happiness, or even their troubles and pains. Ito yung friend-to-friend relationship since magka-edad nga kayo or turingan nyo sa isa't isa ay magkapareho kayo, there is no superiority or inferiority na magaganap. Unlike sa other relationship na may superiority talaga and inferiority, where yung superior is maging role model sa inferior and yung inferior naman ay susunod sa superior. In friend-to-friend relationship, two should be loyal and respectful to each other to ensure a fruitful relationship. Some authors concluded that all moral teachings should be practiced first in the family, that children show respect to their parents by exerting effort to take care of themselves, and that relationships that exist in the family reflect how the person relates to others in the community, how the person interacts socially and evolves he emulates can all be traced back to his family environment. This forms the face of the person's moral and social virtue. Ito yung sinasabi natin sa self-concept na before we can treat others right, we must treat ourselves first right. It is clear that each relationships, each parties involved has their mutual obligations and responsibilities, even though one is superior and the other is inferior. In case one party fails to fulfill the roles accorded to them, then the relationship could be terminated. And by that, dahil sa mga 5 relationships na ito and yung mga practices, noong unang panahon is nagkaroon ng order and harmony, which is itong mga ethical concepts na to, practices, relationships, is ma-observe pa rin natin hanggang ngayon. Tayong nasa Eastern or itong Confucianism, tayong nasa Pilipinas na nabilong na din sa ganitong gawain, ay masasabi natin na genius si Confucius for having this thought for us to have a organized and harmony society. In top of that, Confucianism then is anchored in the golden rule of do not do unto others what you would not want others do unto you. So, kung yung ayaw mong gawin sa ng iba, wag mong gawin sa kanila. And that a good relationship with other people is a virtue. Similarly, we treat them the way we want to be treated. And that's all for me for today. I hope you learned something.